record. Are those Scooby snacks good? You eating a whole bag almost. You gonna eat your pizza?
We're doing it. We're doing
This is um vitamin serum, concentrated serum for my skin.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh. That was so cute.
Bones. Bones.
Yeah, they're bones. He's eating Scooby snacks. Yeah, they're bones.
What?
What do they taste like? They taste like what? They taste like bones? You're gonna eat my whole bag of Scooby snacks, aren't you? Not much. Do you want another pizza roll? You want a pizza roll? You chew that up. This is moisturizer. Oh. Ziggy, play Spotify. Oh. I know, why is it not playing? Ziggy, volume up. Ziggy, play Spotify. Ow. Let me do my bangs. Oh, that's more than I wanted. Huh? I'm curling my bangs so they stay where I want them to. Oh, I'm about to go live. Well, I'm already live, but I'm about to go and introduce myself. Are you going to stay in here and be good when I stream? Oh, that was on your back? Oh, I dropped pizza rolls. Oh, you were sitting on it. Ha. Second roll. Ay. It was on your back. All right. Hey, I'm gonna shut my door and lock it, okay?
Hello, welcome to stream. Thank you for joining. My name is Kelsey. I go by Sour Damsel Online, and in this stream, we're going to use a 20-sided dice and a color chart to do our makeup. I just did my bangs, how they look. That one. Oh, I burnt myself with my curling iron the other day. My nephew took off with the whole bag of Scooby snacks. So, he knows about them now, sadly. I decided that I was gonna do my hair, and then I started making food, and then I didn't do my hair. So, right before went live, I just did my bangs because I didn't want you guys to see just forehead. Alright, now that we're rocking and rolling, I need to pull up all of the streams on the internet. Okay, I'm on that one. Okay, I can see everything now. Well, Facebook, it was super delayed at first, and it caught up. Okay. So, dice roll. I'm gonna go to my just chatting for now till we get some people in the room with us. I guess I could just do my hair. It's kind of drying. I was hoping to do it when it was wet, but it's like dry. Yeah. That didn't take long. All I did was condition it. I have this blue conditioner and I just put blue conditioner in it instead of washing it because I had a bunch of mousse in there already. So that might still hold curl, but I doubt it. Like down here feels pretty clean. So in order to do my hair, we're gonna do this. And yesterday I just did this and immediately, like on dry hair, I put this in and immediately curled it and it stayed. Like like I had curls, like not all of them stayed, but some of them stayed. Wonder if I can put Spotify on here. Because I am listening to Spotify, but it like it always disconnects and I have to reconnect and it's annoying. So I don't do it anymore. Something keeps tickling my arm. It's attached. Let's see. Let's do our hair. I want to eat these pizza rolls. And then I'll do my hair. The heck? There's a fan blowing on me. These are cauliflower. They got 13 grams of protein. I basically eat these like when I'm home, and then when I'm on the road, I eat Taco Bell. I'm not kidding. What's your diet like? Just gonna get some stuff out of my makeup box. Look, new year, new dice roll. Should I add glitter? I have like a lot. Here's all of my paintbrushes. They're for watercolor. There's my face paint that I use on my eyes. This is just my lashes. I have these lashes. These, I use them. They're stuck in this. I came in here to look for something. Found it. Found both of them. I knew they were both in here. Figured if you're gonna see my makeup stuff, you might as well get to look at my name tag. So, oh, sex hair. It's like it's in the corner. There we go. I knew those were in there. I think I've worn them to one show. I always forget to wear my name tag. If they've been in my makeup box because I usually just take my makeup with me to shows and do makeup at shows, but I haven't been doing that. Also, I feel like this hair on this side is longer than the other side. Huge pores on my nose. Should we do a pore strip? I have no strips. Look at this random stuff I have. Okay. I've got this glove for when I'm doing my hair. I can protect my hands. I have these things because I was going to do Bride Frankenstein hair. Or do like space buns. Got two of them. Okay. I just have a bunch of random stuff in here. Okay. We have these. I think I'm going to do it. To clean wet nose. Leave for 15 minutes or until the strip feels hard and dry. I think I only oh, I have two. I have three in here. Excuse me. To remove, peel, edge up, lift off, explore the constellation of gunk extracted from your pores. That's what it says. Ew. All right, I'm gonna do one of these. I'll do this, and then I'll do my hair, and then we can get started on makeup. Says, I don't have plans to go anywhere special tonight. Well, I mean, I don't want to say that. Like, I don't have any plans to go, like, out. I'm actually going to a friend's, and we're planning our event for the January 30th. January 30th, at Fountain Square Brewery, we're having a show with the remote controls and the come alongs and misunderstood, and we're doing a Back to the Future themed event. We're gonna have the enchantment under the sea. It's gonna be really fun. I'm so excited. We're about to build some stuff. So pumped. So pumped. When I am like surrounded by people that are as creative as me and like put in the work and like the effort and like wanted to go that little extra step of the mind, like ever that want to take that little extra step. That is me as well. We are akin. All right, so I'm gonna spray my nose so to apply to a wet nose. I think it's wet. Okay, I was like, how do you open this? I hope it's wet enough. Look at how cute. Okay, so you peel this off and put it on your nose. Yeah. It's supposed to get hard. So it's like wet. I want to get it in the crevices. I can feel it already like sticking to my nose. Okay, you're supposed to leave this on for 15 minutes. It's 2:12, so just before 2:30 I'll take it off. I feel ridiculous. It's like I got a pimple right here. If it would have just gone up a little bit more. Now I'm excited to see all the the gunk it pulls out. They're just like, how do they say it? Sebaceous filaments. It's just oil. Natural. It's natural. Sometimes you get like ones that are like blackheads, but sebaceous filaments are like what these pull out. Okay, which is why I don't ever do them. But I saw, ew, my nose. Like even right up in here, like I need it to go down this way. But it didn't stick to that. No state. It's so crazy. This is until it hardens. It's not hardened yet. It still feels a little damp down here. Gotta wait. I'm gonna do my hair. Pizza rolls are gone. My nephew took my Scooby snacks. So I'm gonna spray my hair with water just to dampen it. Run it through. Okay, the top section didn't really get. All right, and then I'm gonna grab a little bit of this volume. It's the Tresemme amplified volume. I use this. Normally I use it in my roots. And then I'll use this weightless mousse on my whole hair. It's actually got heat protectant, but I feel like this holds better. Could just be because of the way that I did it, but I mean, I love this formula. I might put I'm you know what? I'll probably do this and then just this on my like this and then this on my ends. That's what we'll do. Just put it in my hair and then go just get it everywhere. All coat it all over the hair. Oh, look, I got on the end. So Yesterday when I did this, I immediately dried this hair before it could had a chance to dry. And because once it dries, it's like, it's gonna stay that way. Excuse me. Okay, let me grab a little bit of this because like I said, it is heat protectant. But you know what? Let's save this. I have heat protectant. Not a lot, but I have this Redken acidic color gloss heat protectant treatment. It smells really good, so I'll just use this. Just a little bit. It just doesn't take a lot. Just again, feed it through my hair. Make sure every hair section gets like a nice little layer of the heat protectant and the mousse. And then I'm actually gonna section this hair. I'm gonna grab my hairbrush, my blow dryer, which is how I burnt my forehead. I have it on high heat, medium air. And let that dry. I probably need to take it down. Okay, did I shift it to cool? I think I switched it to cool, medium. Yeah, it's like medium heat. Okay, that's what that looks like. Grab another little section. I have hair hanging out down here. I'll get the root real good. Bring it down. This other hair. Make sure it feels dry before I take it off. Because that's what I'm doing. I'm trying to dry it in this shape with the mousse in it. Move it up and down. Okay, we'll pull it up. I'm not gonna touch it. This hair. I'm just gonna hold them, let it dry. That one hair was like already dry. It wasn't necessary. Hey, see the difference? Okay, those sections are done. They don't feel hot or anything because I did the medium heat. All right, now this side is all dry. So I'm gonna do the same thing over here. And then I basically do like another section up to here. And then this top section, I do these two sides. And then this one I split 1, 2, 3. That's how I do my hair. We still have 10 more minutes. Well, but we have like, what did I say? 12. So we have 8 more minutes. Because it was like 3 minutes until 2:15. My nose is ready. Sorry. Uh, gross. But yeah, we still have a couple more minutes before this is ready. I don't want to start on my hair. I mean, on the other side. I guess I could. Not the end of the world. Do this section and then I'll take it off. It's like concentrated up here. There. Didn't feel like it got in there. I was combing it through with my fingers. Take my heat protectant. Okay. And then comb all that in. Okay. Now this is all combed in. That took me a minute, so do the section. On this side, it's just a pull it, so I just let it wrap around like it's supposed to. It will do it. And do that side, and then once it gets there, I'll twist and hold it, tighten it. It gets pretty tight. Just let that dry. Try to move it down because it gets more air towards the bottom. Just rock it back and forth, like if you're doing this with your hair dryer. And then pull. Not as satisfying as the other side, but whatever. Mm, no, doesn't taste the greatest. Can't tell if it's done. Yeah, this side's not as satisfying. All right, I think this is all one section. Same hair, same problem here. So they start off kind of ringlety, but you can see how they start falling out, like almost immediately. So cute, right? This side's better, obviously. All right, are we about done? It says 15 minutes. It was 2:12. Or it was, yeah, 2:12. It's 2:25. Us, there's only been 13 minutes. I have like mascara stuck on my eye from last night. All right. Next section. And go up a little higher. Okay. Ah. And then I split it down the middle And all whatever hair is not curled is what gets it, which is like this little tiny section of hair. So, is that over here too? Yeah. These pieces of hair is what I just pulled out. And they're just like, they're in the back, but like, I guess I could do a back section. 2 more minutes. This side's actually a little bit more wet, so I don't need to wet it down because it's still damp. Let's see. Right in the ah, right in the roots. So I'll split this into 2 sections. I'll do this back section.
It's time to peel. That's fun. So those little pieces are done. Before I do the other side, I'm gonna peel. Ready? So to peel up on a corner on an edge. It got something from like up here. They got some things. It didn't peel anything out, really. It did a little bit, but like, oh, you hold it this way and you can really see it pulled all like my nose hairs. I got some. It's hard to really see. I really didn't have a dirty nose. Like, I know I could get stuff out if I pull my tools out, though. It got, mm, it did some stuff. It did some damage. Now I need to clean this off my nose. You know, it could be because I moisturize and stuff too. Ugh, it left like a white film on my nose. Sweet. A friend told me they wrote a new song called Mask It Till You Make It.
I had a pimple patch on this bad boy like a week ago. It's still like I got some stuff out of it earlier. Okay. Now that my face feels clean, aside from like all the stuff on my nose that that thing didn't get. All right, let me do this side of my hair and then we'll focus on makeup and I can finish my hair when I'm done. How'd that sound? Now this side is more dry. Oh my gosh. Let me spritz it. There. Enough to dampen it a bit. Oh yeah, heat protect it before I split this sections of hair up. Heat protectant it. There. Okay, split.
Trying to get it as close to the root as possible. I need to I'm like trying to not screw up what I already had done. Okay, well, it's getting added in there. Okay.
It's funny, the back of my head, it feels so soft and the rest of it's all crunchy. Okay, I want to be done with my hair for now. This part up here, I'll curl eventually. I need to re-moisturize my face. All right. Oh, skin is so dry right here. It's like peeling. I had a burn. Trying to get the peely, those crusty bits off my face. It's like, come on. I want to have a smooth application as best as I can. Like this part that's scabbed, I know I'm not gonna get, but there was like parts that were just dry. Get my thing here. I'll go to my main screen so you can see what I'm doing. Like skin right here from when I burnt myself. Hurts. Well, does it hurt? Ooh, look, there's a hair right there. Got it. Yeah, I burnt myself. It's like this. A couple places over there. Okay. That hurt? Not really, but I'm not a still have a piece of mascara. Okay. Do we want to do the dice roll now? No. Look how crunchy this is. I don't think that got fully dry. Like this hair needs to be like this be its own section. It is now. Like this one. Let this stuff dry. Ah! I see stuff like poking out of my skin on my nose and it's driving me nuts. I'm just plucking it out. It's like dry skin and like I at least don't want to use my nose, but I've had to blow my nose a lot, so it's like well, it's white. Okay, dice roll. Is that a ghost? Sorry, I was my chin, it gets these like huge like Swollen pores. They're just pores, but they've always been like that. Mm. If I didn't have these, it'd be game over. I don't know. Okay. New page of the bat paper, the bat notebook. I'm gonna get it ready so that when we do the dice roll, I just can be dice roll, dice roll, dice roll. Okay, so today is 1-3. We're gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4 rolls. 1, 2, and then we have a spot for extras because it's happened. And then we have graphic liner, lashes. We have match brow, and we have match lip. So draw down the center ish. Okay, so this is what it's looking like. I did not draw a straight line. Did I try? Okay. So let's get ready for this dice roll. Let's go to the dice roll page. All right, for the dice roll, if you're new here, we are going to do 4 rolls for eyeshadow, 2 for cheeks. We're going to roll ya or nah rolls. Ya or nah, we do are we going to do graphic liner? Ya or nah, are we going to do lashes? Ya or nah, we're going to match our brows. Ya or nah, we're going to match our lips. The dice shall decide. Speaking of, here she is. My friend made her. There's a tag right above me, right here. Visit give_or_take on Instagram to get a set of dice of your own. I actually have a whole set just like that looks like this. They're all so pretty. I haven't used them yet, but like I really want to. Okay, so let's get into the dice roll. First roll for eyeshadow is 3. Pink. Next roll, 20. So we have neutral. Which is basically just my skin color, just like, like a neutral shade for you. Anyway, third roll. 16. Silver. Okay. Our fourth and final roll for the eyeshadow is 12. Blue. It's gonna look like a gender reveal. Could be cute. Could be cute. We don't know what our cheeks are gonna look like, and I still don't know if I have to do graphic liner or not. Okay. Could be cute. Could be cute. Now I'm all like, what am I gonna do? Pink, neutral, silver, and blue. Silver would look good on top of blue. Pink, neutral. You can use pink and then fade it out with a neutral shade. Okay, I'm already cooking over here. Let's be real. I've already got something stirring in my brain. This could just be a really simple look, honestly. It could be really simple, or I could push myself to do something graphic, but let's see if I have to do graphic liner and stuff. All right, the first roll for cheeks is 2 burgundy. Okay, I'm not mad at that. I don't really have like a dark blue. I guess indigo, but it's more purple. Okay, roll number 2 for the cheeks is 16. Silver. Well, silver we already rolled, so I'll add that as an extra. Okay, so we'll probably highlight with silver. Okay, second roll for the cheeks is 9. Green. Cool. So pink, neutral, silver, and blue eyeshadow, and then burgundy, green, and silver cheeks. And now for the ya or nah rolls. Ya or nah, we're going to do graphic liner. The dice shall decide. Even or odd, that's what we're looking for. Ya or nah. Yes, we are doing graphic liner. We got a 12. That's an even number. All right. Lashes. Are we going to put some lashes on? Yeah or nah, the dice shall decide. Even or odd, here we go. 7. 7 is an odd number, so nah, we're not going to do lashes. Which is fine. My eyelashes are long and I don't like wearing lashes. All right, brows. Are we going to match brows? Yeah or nah? The dice shall decide. All right, match brow, yay, nay, yeah, nah. Yas, we got a 16. Okay, yeah, nah, we're gonna match lips, and I have so many lip shades I play with, so yeah, nah, we're gonna match lips. I don't know if you guys have seen, but I've been doing TikToks. Um, if you're on my social media, you've probably seen them, but I've been started doing a dice roll, specifically posting it on social media. I'm not going live or anything. It's just a quick little thing where I just use my dice and this chart and I do a lip look. I roll 3 times. I roll for liner, base, and a little top coat because I want to put a little shimmer on there. Okay, so anyways, yes. Yeah or nah, are we gonna match lips? 7, nah. Dang. That just means I'm not gonna, like, be extra about my lips, but I will pick something that complements the makeup. Okay? That's the dealio with the no match lips. Look, I made this up a year ago, and I've been almost a year ago, and I've been doing it, and I've changed some of the things that I do. Like, I've adjusted some of the rules that I came up with when things happen. But, no, for the most part, it's pretty straightforward, and you get to be creative. This is just choosing the colors I use. Everything that comes out of it is just me interpreting that. So, hopefully that makes sense. All right. Since we are going to match our brows, I'm going to wait to do my brows until I've done my eyes. That way I get a better idea of like what I can do to my brows, if that makes sense. Um I'm gonna start with base, like my base face makeup, which is just prepping my skin essentially for makeup, putting my primer down, putting on a little bit of concealer. I don't wear foundation, but I use my concealer as foundation, if that makes sense. And yeah, so let's get into it. Cool. I need to put some lip gloss on. Let me go to my main screen, back to the main screen, and 3, 2, Hey, welcome back. We're back on the main screen. I need to put some chapstick on because I don't know if you can tell that my lips are terrible. They're like they keep getting like scabs, I guess you could say, like dry skin. I hate it. Like this right here. I bit my skin off last night a little bit too deep. It's driving me nuts. Okay. I'm like, I can't stand it if something is. Of course, I would switch over. My phone decides to be a bitch. Sorry for the language, but I'm saying it like it is. Really? I need a good camera that's not my phone that I can hook up to my laptop. I could use my iPad. Can you do that? I don't have an iPad Pro though. I just have a regular iPad. I have a regular MacBook. That's what we're on right now. That's what you're on. You're on my phone. You're on a MacBook. I need a camera that doesn't disconnect every 5 minutes because that's really annoying. I put a little bit too much of this on, but I feel like it makes my lips so soft. I got it at TJ Maxx. It's the Mario Bad Badescu product. This rose lip balm. I got like a coconut one and like a mint one, and I gave those to my mom and my sister-in-law, and I kept this one. But I'm not a big fan of the rose. The other ones fit their personality better, and I just kept the only one that was left. But I really like how this makes my lips feel. It says, nourish dry lips with this ultra rich rose scented balm. Not a big fan of rose scented, to be honest. Just in my mouth. You know what I mean? I don't mind rose's scent, but I don't want it in my mouth. It doesn't taste terrible. It just tastes like a flower. You know what I mean? Does anybody in the comments or in the comment section care to add how they feel about rose flavored things? Because like rose is a flower that you're like, that smells so good. Why are we putting it in lip gloss? Like for your mouth. The only reason why I kept this one is because it was a 3-pack and I gave the other one to people as a gift, and I kept the one I didn't want. That I didn't not think anybody wanted. I kept this one. And I mean, I like the formula, I just don't like the flavor. I think it's like bleh. It's a little I've been trying to get used to it because I do have another rose scented lip gloss, which I do like. But again, I don't want to taste a flower in my mouth. Tastes weird. Get a drink. Okay, so as for the eyeshadow today, it chose pink, neutral, blue, and silver. Um, and we do have to do graphic liner. So why don't we plan ahead and see what if we did like pink and neutral in here and even silver, like right in this inner corner, or I can even do like a really like a pink shimmer right there. And then I could do like a blue, like blue here, pink here, silver on the inside. I don't know. Maybe it's that more purpose. That maybe you're right. I just feel like it tastes like a flower. Isn't rose water and rose oil good for the skin? Maybe there's a reason more than the flavor. Yeah, you're probably right. Because it came in a 3-pack. It came with mint, coconut, which I wanted the coconut, but I also know my mom loves coconut, and then rose. And I've seen it in other stuff. Maybe you're right. It just has like skin benefits, but I feel like it just tastes like a plant. Like it tastes like flowers. It's weird. I mean, some people might like to eat flowers, but I don't. There's a hair stuck in my hand. Can you see it? It's hard to see. My hair is so thin you can't even see it. Look at that. Now you can see it. It's stuck on my hand. Okay, back to what we were planning. So I really don't like pink like right on my eye though. I was thinking if we do graphic liner, I could do blue here, like maybe blue like right here, silver, pink, and then neutral. That's not a good flavor. Like blue on the lid, like a almost like a halo, and then pink would still be out here. But I know I don't want pink on my lid. I know that doesn't look good on me. I've done pink lid, blue outside. I know that does not look good on me. I don't really want to mix the pink and blue together. I feel like I need to keep them separate. So, like, what if I did like blue here and just do something fun? Like, do like a little circle moment. Well, the graphic liner is gonna have to go around it, but I could graphic liner and do like, not swoopy stuff, but I don't know. I don't know. Like, connect them. I don't know. Maybe I should just start putting makeup on and see how I like it. Yeah, that's the thing. That's what we're gonna do. Just getting all of my tools out. Don't mind me. Excuse me. That was rude. Sorry, I'm bad. My bad. I don't know if that was rude. I just feel like people didn't get on here to hear me burp, so I apologize. There. Just pulling out all my brushes because I want to make sure I have everything that I need. Okay. Here's everything that I just pulled out. This I used on my lips. I need to clean it. Okay, this is everything I just pulled out. This is my favorite brush. Can you read it? EB13. I got this in an Ipsy bag and like it's got product in it. I use it a lot. I need to clean it. I'm gonna use this for blending, and a lot of times I only utilize part of this brush. I never utilize the whole thing unless I'm going full, like I'm going full on with a color. Now, something like these, they're all kind of like the same shape almost. I'll show you. So something like these are really good for packing in the color. Like I use these ones pretty much for all those reasons. Like if I want to do like a dark color in my crease, I'll probably take this one. It's really good to utilize the corners, but you can see that they all are like flat and round. So this one is good for like your inner corner, or like there's even smaller ones that are good for that. This on the other side, this came with an eyeshadow palette that I no longer have. This is a long blending brush. If So this and another brush in particular I use for the same reason. This one, when you spin it, it comes to a tip, like there it comes to a point, a slight point right here on these sides. If you turn it this way, it looks flat. But if you turn it this way, it's got a little bit of a tilt to it. This one is basically this, but this is flat. So this is good to take with the tapered side. You put the like with the tapered side facing in towards your crease. You put the color that you want here, and then this side kind of diffuses it. It's so I love using this brush. This is something I got. This is actually an Ipsy brush. It's called Lift. I can't tell what that says. L34 Blend Beauty. Love this brush for that reason, specifically because I like getting it in the crease. Because if you can't tell, I have a hooded eye. And then when I kind of like half open my eye, you can see that there is like automatically a little shadow here. This is my crease. And you can even see it up here, like my brow bone right here is my crease. So anytime I'm doing makeup and I have this brush, I'm not going to hold it like this with the tapered side flat out unless I'm going this way. So if I'm going back and forth, I have this brush with the tapered side on both sides of my crease, essentially. The longest point being in my crease, and you go back and forth with it. I go back and forth. If you see, I go 1, 2, and then I go little back and forth. And then once you've got it where you want it to blend it out more, you keep it in the same position and you do little circles. You're blending away from where you want it to go. Like you want to blend it up, you blend it up that way. You want to blend it down, you blend it down that way. Depends on where you're dragging it. I'm talking to nobody. I'm literally talking to myself. Cool. I need to take that off. There was some glitter on there. That's why it's important to clean your brushes. Anywho, but that was why I like that brush. This one, same reason. If I want to get like in a specific spot and blend it out, I don't have to move this brush other than like it's staying in the same spot and I'm literally going in a circle and it's gonna like it's already putting stuff down because I have stuff on there. But that's good for like targeting exactly where you want it to go, and then you can drag it and blend with it as well. These are my goat brushes, okay? My goat brushes. Honorable mentions. A smaller version of this, essentially. And this one's less soft. This one's really soft, and there's a lot more bristles. This one's a little bit more loose and less stiff. Like, this one's got some structure to it. This one is like, bleh, bleh, bleh. And I can't even tell you what it says. Ipsy. I used to get all my brushes from Ipsy. So, yeah, those are the ones. And then when you see me doing my like this brush that I mentioned earlier, I use a lot of times when I just want to put color in a specific spot, I dab it. And then I might brush up to because you can blend with this one a little bit, but not like a blending brush. This it came out of an Urban Decay eyeshadow palette, and this is the edge. The other side is what I use to clean up my eyebrows and my lips. And you can see that it's got all like I think at one point I had eyebrow glue in here to keep it from moving. I might do that again. Like put some eyebrow glue and just or eyelash glue. Get those little things to stay. I thought I had another glue in here. I feel like I did that at one point with one of my brushes, and I was like, I'm a genius. I'm a super genius. We're not gonna mess with it right now. This is just a bunch of random makeup that I don't use, like, that I probably need to throw away. Yeah. S Also, I have my backup eyeliners in case any of these stop working. I have these as backup. Yeah, who knows where that went. Okay, I was told that it seems unrealistic of me to do my makeup with my bangs in my face, so I'm gonna grab some bobby pins and put my bangs up, I guess, or some we're gonna grab butterfly clips to put my bangs back. Does that look cute? And then this one, this hair. I have to grab another clip. I have more, um, there, purple flower. I'll do the purple flower. Random. There, how's that? My hair is put back. I was sitting weird. Ow! My leg was starting to fall asleep. Been sitting with my leg like this. Like one leg's down, one leg was just like this. I've been sitting with it like that for a minute. All right. Oh, yeah, my other brush. I didn't mention this. This is my other brush that I like to use. It's the e.l.f. cream and powder face. This is the powder side. This is the cream face. The cream side. I travel a bunch and I like how this is duo. I don't need to carry two different brushes. These are two brushes. And also I have like this duo brush. What did I do with the other one? Oh, I left it in this drawer. I have these duo brushes and I keep them in my arsenal because you can never know when you're going to need them. They come in handy. They're very handy. Okay, I need to prime. We're going to use this Myron Velvet Finish Smoothing Primer. I got this on Amazon. I get dry and oily skin. So this is just something that I don't know. I feel like my makeup stays. I get compliments all night. But I feel like if I were to touch my face, it would smear off. But that's because I get so oily. Like right now, I'm not oily, and that's because I have so much products on. But I get really dry skin too. So it's like, how do you have dry skin and oily skin at the same time? Anyway, so I'm gonna put this on. I just put it on my brush. Nice little dollop there. And I just grab my brush like this, right? Not really. But you just put this stuff all over. I'm gonna be really careful with my burn. But we want to prime the skin. And before you even start applying primer, you need to make sure that you're moisturizing. I get dry skin, I moisturize. Got the I've got serums and I use toner and I use um moisturizer, like I do all the things. And my skin, I don't know. Maybe I need to see a dermatologist and they can tell me what exactly my skin needs. Like, I have a bunch of skin products. If you saw my thing over here, you'd be like, "Oh my god." I don't use them every day like I should, but I have a thing. When I buy products, if it if it's gonna run out, like I know it's gonna run out, I don't like using them because I don't want them to run out. Because that means I'd have to replace it, and I don't want to replace it, so I won't use it. Like I'll use it sometimes, but it's like special occasions. So bad. Like random stuff. Especially if it's a gift, I'll never use it. I will on special occasions, but if it's a gift, I don't ever want it to go away. Like, hello? My nose is like running. Better go catch it. My hair fell out. Oh, gross. There's a whole booger right there. Oh my God. That was nasty. Any more bats in the cave? Yeah, a little bit. Oh my God. So nasty. I get it. They get caught on my nose ring. Sorry. I have a piece of hair and I need to put it up. Let me grab a thing for it. I was told that it's unrealistic for me to do my makeup without putting my hair up. So I better put my hair up. Okay. I think my hair is put back now. Hello, forehead. Feels like my skin's I got like a dry patch or something. Skin's dry. I did not put my oil on. My bad. Okay. Make sure this is all good in the hood. And bringing so if you have your hair naturally has faces, I saw this on a video. Whenever you're applying your foundation, which should I apply foundation? I have some. You try it. Let me try. It's old. I have this Morphe foundation. It's light 2. It's peach. I'm peach undertone. Shake this up. Guess I'll I guess I'll do a look with this and show you. Okay, foundation. I'll do it like I saw it on the internet. And then we'll start on our eyes. I normally like to do my eyes first and then do my face, but it's fine. You apply it going down. This is maybe a little light for me. No? You apply in a downward position. I don't know if this is supposed to be full coverage. It says soft focus foundation, medium to full coverage. I think it's blend buildable. But you have like natural, like your hairs that grow on your face. And if you want your face to look smooth, you want to go with the grain of the hairs. Now, I typically will just take one of those little razors and cut those hairs, but for the sake of the makeup tutorialness of it, we'll just do it like that. So, we are using foundation today. Weird. I feel like I need a little bit more. We're doing medium to full coverage. This section. And notice I'm not like just dragging. I'm like, you stamp and pull down. Like I was applying it at first. Now I'm trying to blend it in. I grab a little bit more. I'm gonna put it on my brush. And just boop, 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 boop. Want to make sure we get pretty decent coverage. I guess we're gonna do something, and I'm stalling, so I'm just applying foundation that I never wear. I don't know why I don't wear foundation. I just kind of started wearing concealer and was like, this totally takes like I was for okay, for one, I've never been one to just wear foundation and concealer. I think I did it like a couple of times and I was like, this is too much work. It's too much work. Because it is. You don't need foundation and concealer, and you don't need it all over your whole face. Like, especially the concealer. And I typically only put it in places that I need it, but I don't put foundation on too. That's changing. We're doing something different today. So once I have this on and I have it blended into my face the way I like it, I'm gonna set it so that it doesn't move. And we have our base done. And then we can go on top of it and add our concealers and stuff. Make sure it goes with the grain of the hair. I know I have my burn over here. I did my best to cover it. Make sure my nose doesn't have any weird stray hairs on them. Like, make sure we got the nose good. And then around the eyes, I'm gonna do concealer. So don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. I think before your foundation, you're supposed to go through and correct anything, but it's medium to full coverage, right? You shouldn't have to do that. Unless you have like extreme differences in your skin, like there's a lot of redness or something, definitely put some green on there. But I think if your skin is like, you have rosacea, I normally embrace mine. My cheeks are always really red. Not super red, but I embrace it. All right, so now that we did this, I'm gonna set the foundation. I'm gonna use this Everlasting Setting Mist by Beauty Creations. I got this at TJ Maxx. Look at the packaging. And that's so cool. I don't like how the light is there. So pretty. And it's like a setting mist. It actually smells really good too. Yeah, Beauty Creations. Nice. I do have those hairs growing back in. I can see them. Okay, now while that's setting and like drying down, I'm gonna take my setting powder, just set on top of this. I know you're not supposed to put cream. Maybe I shouldn't do that. I use setting spray because you don't want to put powder on top of. I don't know. Maybe I want to see if this actually makes my makeup stay. Makeup artist was talking about it, professional. So lightly, I'm going to lightly set my face. I put the powder in here and I take my powder brush and I don't just put it on here and call it a day. You literally gotta like work it into the brush. You don't want it to be clumpy. So I just be doing this until I feel like my powder is not concentrated on any one part of my brush. And then I tap it on, concentrating it out here. And then it lightens up as you get towards the end of your face because you don't want to put too much stuff under your eye. The skin right there is really thin and it looks really cakey if you put too much product down, so you don't want to do that. Also, right here, my eye was like irritated from me like crying or something. I don't know. My eye watering. I'm just setting this where I know I have creases, basically, like right here. I just want to see if this actually does make a difference if you do your foundation, set it, and then do your contour and stuff. Because when you go to do your contour, you cannot drag because you have product down. I want to see if if this method works. We're trying something today. Gosh dang it. All right, so I have the foundation on and I have it set. I did a primer. I did a foundation. You brushed it down with the grain of the hairs on your face. And then did a setting mist. And then I just did a little light layer of setting powder. Okay. I'm gonna actually prime my eyelids because the eyes are the next thing that we're doing. Surprise, surprise. Because we can't really necessarily match the eyebrows to the eye look without knowing how we did it. You know, like what the eye looks like. So I have to do my eyeshadow first. And I went ahead and just did a base layer to make me look even. I'm gonna like do this method if it actually works though. It's a lot more time consuming, especially for me in the morning. But if I'm doing primer, foundation, setting it, doing your contour and your blush, and then setting that, I'm hoping that my makeup doesn't like move if I go to touch my face. Because it does. I'd be like, if my nose is like wet or something, I barely go to touch it. It feels like this feels a little bit more dry. It doesn't feel wet. So I sweat a lot when I go out. Can't help it. Okay, now eyes. So when I prime my eyes, I don't have like a colored primer. I use these two items. I use the NYX glitter primer, and you can tell I've had it for a while. They used to have an eyeshadow base, but they don't sell it anymore. They do sell this. I put a dollop of this and a dollop of this. See, I have 3 different of these L'Oreal's. This is my skin color. This is what I got to use instead of foundation. And then this is my lighter shade. This is what I use under my brow bone. This is what I use in my inner corner here, and this is what I'll use out here to brighten that up. But I also have um a powder contour set from Kaleidos, and I really like this. It's these shades. This is so pigmented. Like it goes on so good. Like it's so buttery and smooth. I like it a lot. First time I used a brush. Second time I used it, I used like a little triangle thing, little poof. And I liked it with the poof better. So, just my tips. All right, now we're going to prime our eyes. I'm going to grab, like I said, a dollop of this glitter primer, just a little bit. We can always add more if we need it. And then just a little bit too much there. A little bit of primer. It's a little bit too much, actually. Then what I like to do, I like to like 50-50. And then I mix them up in my fingers really good. Make sure they're nice and incorporated. And that's how I prime my eyes. Just set it on. And with these nails, it makes it really hard to get where I want it to go. There, use my other finger to like get in the little crevice. Yeah, sleep my right now. And it didn't quite cover my entire eyelid. It did not come up here. So I'm going to grab a little bit more. And this time I'm just going to grab the glitter primer and put that on up here into my eyebrows. When I first started doing my makeup and like really getting creative, my eyebrows, I used an angled brush, glitter primer, and eyeshadow. Okay, so it's not super tacky, feels nice, but we are primed and we are ready to start putting colors on our eyes. shade, a palette. Obviously, I feel like we know what palette I'm gonna use. Ellis Volume 1. This is like my go-to. It's got pinks, it's got blues. It does have a little bit of neutral, but I feel like I'm gonna go for a different palette for the neutral shade. I have these. These are kind of like my daily, what I take on the road with me. I have a cool palette and a warm palette. Let's say this one has some neutral shades. This one maybe I could use for the pink. See, this one, you can tell I use this one a lot. I don't know, we'll keep them both out just in case. I do have other palettes that we could look at. Like, I don't really like these. Um, there is a really pretty pink, almost pink, and blue. There's even this one, even more, if you can't even really see it, but it's like pink. Can't even tell that's pink. And that looks pinky in here in my eyes. But I just found my favorite lipstick. Only my favorite because of the packaging, obviously. Okay, so we have this. Neutrals, no. Yes, actually has neutrals, has pinks, has blues. We'll keep this off to the side. That Ellis Volume 1 palette, also it has a really pretty silver. This has neutrals. It's got this pink, like rose pink. Ooh. That kind of turns orange almost. Then there's this one that's even more rose gold. There's another pink. Ooh, that one's even more pink. That's this one. Ugh, there's so many options. Okay. This has pinks and blues in it, and neutrals. These have more blues and neutral. Ooh, what's this? There's so many pink shimmers. I like this one a lot. That's got like gold flecks in it, and I feel like I'm gonna keep that off to the side. I like that pink right there. This one's got some like maroons, greens, earthy tones. This one has a really pretty pink shimmer. I still like this one. It also has a lot of neutrals. I saw that. What's this? These are all neutral. This. This is like a pink and a neutral together. Okay, I'll keep this one out. This has a dragon cone is the shade. Oh, it's not very pigmented. Game of Cones. This has a lot of greens. This Urban Decay palette. I'm just going through all my palettes. It's got some trimmers. Like, I'm not about to try them. My hand is full. Controversy by Jeffree Star. I mean, it's got pink. I really love this. Shut your mouth. Goodness, that's pretty. And this is a cream contours kit. This was given to me by a friend. I don't know how old it is, but I did try some of them out. These are like, you have to warm them up with your finger. Jeez. Pretty. Okay. I think I have swatched enough stuff. I'm gonna wash my hand, wipe my hand off. Now I just have pink all over my hand. Kind of cold. Okay, so eyeshadow. We picked eyeshadow. Shit, my marker fell. What did we like this one for? Can't open them. All the neutrals. I think it has that pink that I think I'm gonna end up using that one shade. Then we have there's a couple really pretty pink shimmers in here. Oh my gosh. I gotta be careful putting stuff over here. I got stuff hanging on my laptop right now. Okay. I'm trying to open up all my things, but it's impossible to do with nails. Okay, I just did it. There's pink. We have neutrals here, but I'll just keep those off to the side because there's so many neutrals to choose from right now. And then this Ellis palette, which I'm gonna put here. Put that here. I have 4 eyeshadow palettes open right now, so I'm trying to figure out, like, okay, which ones do I want to use? There are pinks and blues in this one palette. I need to go get socks on. I'm freezing. Hold up. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna put these on. I'm I stall every time I do this because I don't know what I want to know. Socks twisted. I feel like I've had these socks since I was in high school. Or no, I haven't. I got them wear with a skirt. I haven't worn. I don't only wear them like every so often. Cause like I don't know. I don't even, and they don't really go. They're not really my style anymore. I want to take my hair down. Okay. This top layer of hair I did not curl, but it's fine. I think I'm gonna start small. Maybe I'll place the blue where I want it to go. I don't know. I mean, obviously, I'm gonna do that. I'm just cleaning off my brush. Okay, I think I got this all cleaned up. It's like fuzzies in it. Okay, so blue, ink, silver, neutral. We still have to figure out graphic liner. I just dabbed this in my blending brush and I'm just gonna this corner. I'm just gonna see if I like what I'm doing. I don't want it to look like a gender reveal makeup. And I don't like red around my eyes. What if I do blue outer corner, inner corner? I don't know. And then fade out with pink. No. Okay, so I started off with Eternal. I'm in the Blend Bunny palette, Eternal, and that was the blue, like the true blue shade. I feel like a cobalt blue, maybe. Now I'm going in with this like lighter blue because I want to fade out, and it's called Galactic. I'm gonna fade this outer part up. 'Cause I don't want it to just be blue. My friend just sent me like a leather or a fur coat. I'll buy that in a heartbeat. I feel like I'm gonna have to do like a little cut crease action because this is too much here. Not cut crease, but I'm gonna have to like clean up here. This is why I am practicing on an eye. I already don't like what I'm doing. Should have gone in with a smaller brush is what I should have done. Yeah, I already don't like this. It's just too much in one spot. Okay. If you just keep the blue there, let me clean this up. I'm gonna go take some concealer, don't worry. Just a dab. Just cover up. all the blue. Didn't really cover it up, did it? Oh, it's too much now. Jeez. Oh, well, I was gonna have to put concealer here anyways, but still. It like turned my face blue. This is why I don't ever put foundation on first, but me trying. Okay, that's better. I'm just like super bright here. Let me do this over here now. Okay. Well, I'm gonna grab a smaller brush and try to do that blue thing again over on the other side. I'm gonna grab our small flat brush I brought up earlier, the same galactic shade, and we're gonna keep it here. Doesn't need to be a bunch. See, like this is nice and faded out. That's what we want this to do. Grab galactic, open this out more. We have to use pink still. Galactic. Yeah, that was way too much. I was like, ah. All right, I'm gonna go back in with Eternal, that dark blue, and we're gonna concentrate it. Oh, there was glitter on that brush. In the one spot. Take the darker blue, Nebula. We're really gonna depthen this, and we're gonna depthen out here. Nebula is the darkest blue shade. I'm gonna bring it down too. Might as well. Going back in with Eternal, right on top of that dark shade, because we want it to blend well. And it's kind of like smoking it out, blending it. You just go between all the darkest to the lightest shade, keep the darkest shade in one spot, and then blend it out with the lighter shade. And if you need to add more dark, add more dark. If you need to add more light, add more light. Okay, so that is better. Again, I have no plan. Let's do the other side. I'm gonna start with Nebula. I'm gonna make sure I got no eye boogies. Ah, it was like a string. Anyways, and I'm literally keeping that darkest shade right on the inner corner. And I'll probably put something shiny on here later, but it'll be more blended. Going with the darker shade right on top. Again, we don't want it to go more. Still, I'm back. I'm in the galactic middle or eternal. Eternal is that middle shade, and I brought it over. This is why I don't like doing one eye all together because I forget what I do. I have to like feel it. What I do over here, I have to do over here. And by the time I've done all this and I move over here, I already forgot. All right, so I grabbed Galactic, which is that lighter, not the lightest blue, but that lighter blue. And we're fading out all that blue that we just laid down. Trying to anyway. I'm gonna clean this brush off, and with it, nothing on there, we're gonna blend out the edge. All right, now I'm gonna take the lightest blue, Aether, and lightly, just this part that goes into my nose area. I feel like this side is a little bit darker. Let me grab Nebula right here. I feel like it wasn't, like this side was, or this side is a little bit more dark. So that just means I put enough light stuff on, I can go back in with my dark blue. And then go back down the line. Now we're in Eternal. It's blending out Nebula, the dark blue. Going into Galactic, and I'm barely putting any on the brush. I'm putting it on like the very corner, and I'm just going over like the lines. Okay. That part's done. Now I need to do the outside part. I'm gonna grab Eternal. I know I used my other brush for this, but I think if I place the colors, it might be easier to blend out because it shouldn't have anything on it. Okay, I'm gonna grab that blending brush. I'm gonna grab a little bit of Galactic. I'm just trying to recreate what I got over here. I have to, I guess, wipe some of it off, I will. With Eternal. My hood, I have to kind of look at it straight on and then lift it up and really kind of pack it in that area. All right, now I didn't do Nebula. I only did Nebula on the inner corner. We're gonna focus on the inner corner. Now we're gonna focus on the outer. So I'm gonna grab a little bit of that dark blue and right at my water line where my eyes meet, I'm just gonna go up and down and just depthen my water line essentially where that water line sits. Go up, down, up, down. Getting those lash lines, I guess, the lash lines, not the water line. But it's coming from my water line out. Goodness, we still have 3 other colors. The silver I'm not too worried about. I feel like it might even look sick. Like, I know it's probably going to go on the lid, like right between the blue. But now that we have this pink and neutral, we have to use those as well. So, how do you fade pink and blue together without making it gender reveal-y? Because that's what it's going to feel like. I roll the dice. I, I roll a dice. Here, I'll show you. Well, I have all my makeup on, but I roll a 20-sided dice, and it picks from my dice roll it picks from this. Um, I roll 4 times for eyeshadow, twice for cheeks, and then sometimes it'll double roll a color. And then I roll for graphic liner, lashes, if I match the brows, or if I match the lips. And so that's how it works. It picks the colors, and I just have to do what it says. It kind of, yeah, it gives me like a little challenge. I like it. It's fun. But right now I'm just kind of like trying to figure out how I'm going to make all the colors work. It picked pink, neutral, silver, and blue. So I am right now just kind of working the blue in, and then once I'm happy with it, I'm going to start adding pink, I think. I'm going to start adding pink. So I'm trying to figure out like where I want to do it. Just using excess pigment from this brush down here. So let me blend, I'm trying to look at it from far away. Let me blend this up a little bit more, make it disappear. I feel like I need to bring a little bit more blue on my lid. But I have to I already have so much blue. I have to do pink, neutral. What my plan was do like the main two colors, pink and blue, and then I have to do graphic liner. So I was gonna do like maybe fade pink out up here and then silver on my lid, but the pink can fade into neutral. It's kind of cheating, I guess. Not really, because I'm using all the colors. I try, okay? I'm really trying here. It's a challenge. But once I get my eyes figured out, then I'm gonna do my eyebrows because the eyebrows are supposed to match. So, and then I'm gonna add a lot of shimmer. I'm probably gonna put some pink shimmer right here just because because I'm gonna do pink out here. I think up here is where I'm gonna do the pink. Like I might bring the blue in more, but I feel like maybe if I grab like a periwinkle to transition between the blue and the pink, I think that's what I want to do. Yeah. Let's let's grab a little bit of periwinkle. It's this shade called Illusion. And I'm gonna justify using it because it's a mix between blue and pink, and we do need a transition shade. And already putting that down, I already like that better. So we're just gonna fade out the edge of this blue where we're gonna bring in the pink with this periwinkle. And then if I want to add more blue out here, I probably will. But for right now, I'm happy with at least its placement. I'm definitely gonna bring more out here. But I wanted to start putting the pink down. Okay, let me do this on the other side before I forget. Because what I do to one side, I've got to do to the other. Again, this is Illusion. I'm using the Ellis Volume 1 Blend Bunny palette. It's not on TikTok Shop anymore. I hope they make it again, honestly, because I love it. I use this for like every makeup shade or every makeup look pretty much. I've used this. Just fade out here. Yeah, I want to add more blue. Like I put not enough on this side. Okay, I'm gonna go back in with the blues real quick because I feel like it needs more. It's just so heavy out here. It's like not on this side especially. And this is Eternal. This is the blue shade. Just kind of putting it on. I don't want to bring it all the way to the edge, but I did want to, yeah. Okay, let me do that to the other side. Other side, I started and I was like, I hate it. So I started to wipe off and then I was like, okay, I'll keep this and like build from it. So that's what I'm doing. This side I wiped off, this side I didn't, so give that a little. I just cleaned off my brush on my makeup bag, and I'm just dragging that out. Maybe up a little bit, maybe up. Okay, now I'm gonna grab Galactic, which is this lighter blue, and put that out here, and I'm kind of just tapping it on up into the lilac. Takes away from the depth that I just added, but it helps blend, I feel like. And I'm not like, I'm basically like dabbing it onto my eye where I want the color. All right, I'm gonna go back in with Illusion, the lilac shade, and bring that out here. Just lightly tapping it in. I feel like that is gonna help with the pink. Okay, now for pink. My question is, do we do like hot pink or do we do like a baby pink? Because I don't want it to look like a gender reveal makeup. As soon as I saw pink and blue, I was like, I've done that before. I have done gender makeups. So, now I just feel like they're not even now. And I feel like I gotta depth in the crease a bit. Like it drives me nuts if it's not depthened. I'm just like that. It's like trying to see if it feels like it's in the same spot. Okay, it does. I just grabbed a little bit of lilac. Okay, I need to stop messing with that. We're gonna grab pink, and should I just go full on? Boom. Boom, boom. Okay, I guess it's there. I still have to do silver. I'm glad I put the lilac down though, because that does, it helps between the pink and the blue. And putting it on really lightly because I don't want it to be like mine. And also this is a blending brush. If I want to make it like a round shape, I can do that. Make it like fall. I always like do my makeup around my crease. I feel like it's because my creases or I have a hood. I'm around. Me too. Grabbing just this one's called entrancement, which is like the hot pink. All right, now I'm gonna grab sensory, which is the baby pink, and bring that up and more into where the lilac was, because I think I'm gonna blend the lilac and this baby pink shade into each other. This is kind of fun, actually. Okay, I'm not mad at this makeup look right now. I feel like it might turn out cute. Better. This entrancement, like it didn't. All right. Now that I've got the pink laid down, I want to go in with, oop, one of my brushes that I can really concentrate and get in the crease. I'm gonna take entrancement, really focus it right in that crease area. I think I might even depth in this. Like I can go darker pink. But for right now, this is what we're doing. I just feel like up against that And I have to do burgundy on my cheeks. So up against the silver, it might be like really cool to have like just dark around it and then it fade out like clouds. This has glitter in it. That's my bad. So I like this because it literally will go where I put it. Like it's like concentrated. It kind of is tapered, but I'm not like I'm just trying to keep it in one little baby spot. And then like I did with the blue, you go back and forth with all the colors. That's what we're about to do. So I'm going to take that light pink sensory and go all right over that right on the top. And right now I'm just kind of placing it. I'm going to come through and blend it because I still have to get a neutral shade. Okay, now I'm going to grab Illusion. It's fading the pinks into the blues. Just build, build, build. Okay, now I'm going to take my blending brush that I am cleaning off. It's going to be bare. And I'm going to blend all of this. Like the edge. I'm just diffusing the edge. Because we still have to add neutral. And silver. But silver's going on the lid. I already said that. Okay, now we can add shimmer. But you know what I still want to do? I want to define the whole thing and then add the silver. Like the dark blue. I'm just going to do, I feel like that's what I want to do. Is that stupid? Oh, tonight's event is going to my friend's house and working on decor for the 30th, the show on the 30th. We're doing Enchantment Under the Sea. I think I need to add pink down here. You agree? Pink down here? I'm going to take this one brush, clean it off, and I'm going to go in with darkest pink. It's called Deviant. It's this really dark shade. This is what I want to do. I know all that work I did to blend all that. Don't worry, I'm going to do it again. Just bringing it around. Okay, I was making sure I didn't have any more comments on Facebook. It doesn't tell me on my Restream app if I have comments on my Facebook or whatever. So I have to have the Facebook tab open. And then when I get messages, it pops up. Okay, just taking this dark pink into the area that I really wanted to like, I wanted to depthen it just because I feel like I have to. Because it disappears as soon as I open my eyes. And then it's like, bam. But like I said, silver. We're blending this into pink. I'm going to grab that hot pink again because it's got to be pink. Okay. Okay, not loving that. Blend it out, blend it out. See. Now I'm gonna grab that lightest pink shade. Still have to do neutral. I have to keep reminding myself, don't forget neutral. Gonna go under my brows. Yeah, I'm glad I added that darker pink. Now it's just blending it. Okay. I'm gonna grab Nebula, which was that dark blue, right to where those meet. And I'll blend those together. The darkest blue shade. I think blue or silver looks really good on top of blue. I'm gonna bring the blue over some more, especially right here, my inner corner or my outer corner. Just use my finger to blend it out because you need something. It's like where that crease is at. I don't really have anything for that. Just needs something to stick to. Okay. Bring this over. I just grabbed a little bit of that lighter blue because I feel like it's not too light out here. I feel like I got real dark out there, but it's fine. Blend those two together real nice. Grab that illusion. I think it is a pretty good like mix between pink and blue that it is a good transition shade. I didn't do it up at the front of it, so now I gotta do it up here. Like going around where my eyeball socket is. Can feel it in the little socket area, but that's how you know it's in the crease. All right, grabbing Eternal, again, concentrating it in the one area I want it. Just so I can blend out this dark, dark blue. Felt like it was too like bleh. I don't know. I just needed something. Etern or illusion. Yeah. I feel like no, I shouldn't use a dark purple. I was using that as a transitional shade. Just grabbed a little bit of deviant, just like the smallest bit, just to blend that. Okay. Neutral. Before I add the silver, let's do neutral. I had a bunch of neutrals. And I wanted to use this one shade that's like shimmery because it has like a pink to it. But I need to put a base down first. What would go fade this pink out? Oh God, I just stuck my whole nail in it. No, that's way too light. I was looking for something a little bit pinky toned. The one I accidentally stuck my finger in. It's like the same. Well, we have to do a neutral. This is a Morphe palette that was given to me by a friend. I'm using the neutral to blend out this pink and blue. Up into the brow. I want to add some pink to, I think, under my eye a bit. What's that? Neutral shade. I don't know if that did anything. Okay, I'm gonna grab this one. It's neutral, but it's got like this pink shimmer to it. Right where the pink was at. Okay, well, neutral's on there. Now we just need silver, and I have the silver. These were this was 350, Morphe 350. This was 35V. Okay, now for the silver. Looking for like a spongy tool. I don't think I have one of those like eyeshadow spongy things. Like a little tiny sponge. This is like hard. I'm just gonna have to use my finger. All right, I'm going in with this silver. It's from the Blend Bunny palette. Kind of blend it up into the pink. All right, I wanted to concentrate that in just the center of my eyelid, not bring it out too much or up too much, but I do need to bring it up a little bit. This stuff, like one little dip with my pinky was all I needed. It's great. I love this formula. Okay. We have done the pinks and stuff. I feel like I need to add pink under this right here. It's pink. I hate putting pink around my eyes. And blue. Oh my gosh. pink. Should do a water line. Okay, going in with deviant, keeping it close to the lash line. It's like, can you even tell I put a neutral down? No, but it's kind of the point. That's why I put it there because it's like I only have 3 colors on, but I really don't. I have more, a lot of colors on actually. Going with the lightest pink to really bring that down into like where the blue and stuff is. So whenever I do my under eye, I could typically will put like the base, like the middle shade, like right underneath, like not right underneath, but I'll put it like pretty messily down here. And then I concentrate the darker shade at the waterline and the lighter shade down here to blend them. Okay. Then we have to do graphic liner. How are we gonna do our eyebrows? I have to match brows. Thank you. Thank you. Add pink down there. I did. I needed to add pink. But okay, so graphic liner, any ideas? Or like, okay, eyebrows. I was thinking, what do I think for the eyebrows? We're supposed to have matte. So do we do, what if I did opposite? Graphic liner is when I draw, it's not just like a winged liner. It's like when I draw little crazy stuff on my eyes. You know what graphic liner is. It's just graphic eyeliner. It's like fun. I don't know. I have to come up with a design to go with this. It's kind of giving Night at the Roxbury. Just kidding. I don't know why I thought that. Um, I'm gonna add some more shimmers. Let me do that. I feel like it's just not complete. I'm gonna add some stuff from this Efflorescence palette. They've got a pink shimmer and a blue shimmer. What if I added like a little bit of pink to right here? Like little pink like duochrome, which is just real shimmery. But only put it in like a really small spot. Because I could put blue and the blue shimmer. But I think like the pink would be kind of cool because it's up against the blue right here. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Just grabbing it on this brush. Okay. Because it goes like into the pink. Oh, there's no going back. I really need like a different tool to do this. Because like blending it, I just want to place it. Because I can't use my finger. Try using a Q-tip. That's better. I should have used a Q-tip. Bring that up. Guess I'm like blending it all in. That's what it looks like. Right into the blue. It's fine. Mm. Get some of this silver on here. My Spotify just stopped. There. I had to put it here. Ooh. Oh yeah. Now I feel like uh we need eyebrows. So to do I like a little bit of shimmer. I feel like that's kind of like bringing the pink and the blue together right there. It's like a galaxy. I feel like it's pretty cool right now. I don't know. I'm a little biased, but I'll probably end up fixing it. Right now I need to do my eyebrows. What if I did pink and the blue on the inside? Would that be dumb? Or if I did pink to blue? Pink to blue? Look, I have these eyeliners. We'll see what they look like. Okay, I have these. This is what I'm using my eyebrow. Blue, pink. Pink, never used. Blue, I'm pretty sure I need to sharpen this one. Yes. Danger. Well, that's dumb. I literally sharpened it and it broke in the thing. I don't like this. It happened when I did my green one too. Like, look at how it sharpened it. Oh no, it's like not, like you can see that this is about to break out. I did that to my green one. I had to sharpen my yellow one. I have like a piece of yellow in there. But I was thinking with these, this would be kind of cool to do graphic liner with instead of the other stuff that I do. But this is like a pink and green, which I have to do green and burgundy and silver on my cheeks. And this is like a blue, green, purple. I don't know. We'll see what it looks like on. But with this, you think I should do pink to blue in my eyebrows? Pink to blue. Oh, they are kind of like the Cheshire colors. The cat. You're right. I rolled pink, neutral, silver, and blue, and then I double rolled silver, and then I had to do green and burgundy cheeks. So silver, green, and burgundy, and yeah, graphic liner, nah, lashes, yeah, match brow, nah, match lip. That's how I am. I feel like I need to have it to where I can show what I rolled because I just don't have that. Do you think it needs lashes? I don't have any mascara on. Maybe the graphic liner, once I add graphic liner, it'll help. You shall see. I'm gonna start by doing pink here. We'll see. Huh. This is crazy. Like, make it look like I actually have some hairs out there. Faked it. Faked it till you maked it. I'm listening to my favorite song. One of my favorite songs. Some from my favorite movie of all time. It just didn't feel right. Danger on the tracks. Something told me there were strangers on the oh yeah, on the tracks. Something told me there were strangers on the tracks. I was so right. Yes, I was so right. Danger on the tracks. Oh, the symmetry stuff is the toughest part, yeah. But your face isn't symmetrical. Nobody's face is symmetrical. That's why drawing it is hard because you want to make it symmetrical, but it's not realistic when it is. Hmm. Oh yeah, I'm sure your face is perfectly symmetrical. I've been waiting so long on this one going in the sunshine of your mind. I have seen your face. I really wish this would have sharpened sharp. Uh, we're gonna have to use this as a base and then um use my angled brush to come in with some powder and clean this up. I'm going in the sunshine of your mind. Ding, 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 ding. Shit. I'm making up eyebrows, and these have a little bit of hairs, and it throws me off. Okay. I've been so long in the darkness. No, I messed that up. Okay, we're gonna fix the brow part. Ding, 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 ding. This is nothing on it. Just using this brush to like clean up. Okay. Okay, now I'm gonna take my angled brush, which I need to clean it off. It's black. But I'm just gonna use I use black on my eyebrows normally. I'm going to use some eyeshadow to really define some of this and blend. Like this part. Ooh, still has black on it. Shit. Other brush. On your mind. I want to like get this part cleaned up. Okay, let's just try and eyeshadow now. I'm gonna grab dark blue because we want to create little hairs. Grab nebula just to create the shape, and then once I have the shape down, I'll use the other colors. And then this tail. All right, going in with Eternal, which is the medium shade. Do that to the other side. And I'm like tapping this into my eyeshadow. I'm just going toot 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 because I don't want to get too much on the brush. So, all right, back in with Eternal, blend. Okay, that's more over. Just trying to blend, bring the pink in. All right, let me grab this Deviant dark pink to go right underneath here. Beautiful. All right, now I'm gonna, so I have little hairs and then they just kind of stop growing. So I'm gonna kind of like pretend it's our hairs. It's easier to do with this brush than it is the other one. And then I'm using the dark pink. And that gives the illusion my eyebrow is longer or more extended than it is. Just trying to like break up some of these hairs. Just bring these over. I feel like that's pretty decent for a brow, right? Looks like eyebrows. Shit. There's a close look. I mean, obviously they're not my natural brows, but I wanted them to kind of look like hairs. This one is. There. Shit. This looks sick. Okay, so eyeliners, I kind of want to use these, even though they're not super easy to work with. And they're like, hard candy. So I'm just watching them on my hand so you can see. I don't know which one we would use. Like, do they go with the colors? Like, mm, I don't know. Can't see my messages. Okay. But this one is like pink and green, so if we're doing green on our cheeks, would that be kind of fun to have like pink and green? Like it looks pink, but in this light, some of the like this goes blue purple. This goes pink green. I also don't want to ruin what I did there. Like trying to figure out how I'm gonna do this graphic liner. Like if I do it, do I want to use this multi-chrome shifting eyeliner? Like, will that be the best choice? What I need to do is map out what I wanna do, and then, cause what if I just did, like, a really fun, like, graphic-y liner on over this? Cause it's really kinda boring. Like, I can basically I don't have, like, a little pencil to, like, practice. I just feel like this would be cool since I'm doing burgundy and green on my cheeks. And if I do, like, not on my lid, but everything outside of it, I don't know if that'll look okay. 'Cause I don't wanna cover up what I did, but also, do you think it looks so much worse when you hide it? Oh, my vape. Because 'Cause I'm like, "It's just nicotine," and that's because 'cause I'm like, I don't know what I wanna do." There, I'm not hiding it. I'm nervous. Why did I go all the way out here, you might ask? 'Cause mm, shit, went a little bit too hard there. This is also kinda hard to see what I'm doing. That looks pretty cool in the lighting. I'm, like, trying to decide what I wanna do. Like, yeah, I did this crazy line. I'm gonna connect it somehow and do more. Because that's what I do. I just kind of start drawing lines and then you kind of disconnect them. I need to do this on the other side. It's like flame. I'm gonna leave the center open and put the other shade there. Kind of cool. That's graphic liner. Looks cool, but it needs more. I like holding my brow. Yeah, I want to add more. I feel like it needs up here too. So, like I might do like, I don't know. I'm still drawing it out. I know, now repeat on the other side. Don't you know that's my worst nightmare? This look kind of cool. This stuff smells weird. Okay. I have this happening, but I feel like it needs something else still. Right. Okay, I feel like that is like a good little. So it's like adding the pink into the blue. The cabinet. Back in the day from NWA. There. I feel like it needs like this. Does that look stupid? Okay. That looks better with some graphic liner. I feel like I still need something wing-wise. I do this blue one. That looks cool. I like tried to do the even space like between where I put the other shade, and then I had to do it based on how my eye folds. That looks sick. Okay, I really like this. Now I have to do this on the other side. I've been spending so much time on my eye makeup. I just spent so much time on my makeup today. Does that look cool? In person, it looks pretty cool, and it's different. It's like different everywhere you look at it. And it's kind of giving like a star because I put that star right there, so I'm like, "Aw." uh, oh my gosh. I'm so like, ugh. We can do this. We can do this. That's like, see how this, I don't know, this stuff just, I don't really like the way that it dries down, but I think it's cool because it's duochrome. Okay, now we gotta do this on this side. Great, my mole is in the way. Like trying to angle my hand, right? It's even-ish. Like, I'm so shaky. I'm so shaky. Uh, achoo! Right? Ah. Okay, I got the two bottom lines. I feel like they're mostly even. Starting so again somewhere. Started. We're getting somewhere. We're laying down the lines. Like my heart is shaking. My heart is shaking. You hear that? I don't want that to be super, because this one's not like that. Just scrape it. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. We're like halfway done. Start over. No, I'm like 3 hours in, like 2.5 hours in. Oh, we're so close. It's fine. Goes to like right here. To like right here. Does that look about right? Nobody's gonna come. My door's locked. Harrison was in here with me when I first started. I gave him a bag of Scooby snacks because I made some like cauliflower pizza rolls and he wanted some and I was like, they're hot. And I had these Scooby snacks in here already and I gave them to him and he's sitting there eating them. He was so happy. It was really cute. I think this one needs to go over a tad more. So there's that, and then this is the part I tried to like bring this up because it's like up more. This part, it's fine. Doesn't have to be perfect. We're actually, it's not just for that. It's Saturday and streaming. I could have gone to the movies earlier, but I wanted to work on my stream. No. I gotta do this bottom part. Doing a bunch of Gemini symbols. 3 of them on each eye. If there's any question what my zodiac symbol is, it's on my face. Because the movies is the best place to have elaborate makeup. No, I was gonna. You know, I will wear this to my bed. Like I did a whole look one time, put an outfit together, and I didn't leave my room. Typically, I like to go out with it, but we have made plans to go to friends and work on event stuff. Get out of here. Freaking fly or whatever. This is not going on. Whew. My hair got caught in my armpit. I need to do this part, and then I gotta do my other, like, wing part. Okay, now the wing part. I'm trying to get on my mole. It's hard. Okay, let me get the rest of this. Okay, that's not totally even, but that's graphic, I think. Did we do it all? Now I need to do my eyelashes, and my eyelash curler broke. Yeah, it's definitely graphic. We have achieved that part. I already put some face makeup on. I did like foundation and stuff. But we're not quite done with face. I have to do orange and or green and burgundy and silver. So I'm gonna do burgundy contour, green blush, silver highlight. It just was old and it fell apart. Like the rubber piece was splitting. I threw them away earlier. And I got mine from the dollar store, so I'm not like heartbroken about it. That's mascara is supposed to help curl your lashes anyway. So I'm just doing really thick mascara since we're not doing lashes. The difference, my eyes is crazy. Okay. Next blush. This looked pretty sick actually. I'm glad I did that. Multi-chrome graphic liner instead of like picking a color. Oh my goodness. Oh no. That had glitter on it. Cool. Come over here too. It can be glittery right there. Right where I washed off mascara. Oh, that one moved. You stay. Stay. Baby eyelash hair. Okay. Mascara is done. We got the mascara on. You want to see what my trick is to make my eyelashes somewhat curl? Because I don't have an eyelash curler. Don't know if that worked, honestly. Okay. It's like one group of eyelash hairs right here in the bottom lash. I'm like, no. Okay, that's better. They're all like stuck together. Mamma mia, mamma mia. There. So I did foundation and I set it with setting spray. Stay. I don't like stay. My nose is running. Better go catch it before I start putting stuff on my nose. I just have earlier a booger came out. So gross. It was like running sinus drainage. Now my nose is no longer have makeup on it. Okay, that's fine. Right, now, so green and burgundy. Green, burgundy, and silver. I really like this look. Like, look at how cool that turned out. It looks so cool, actually. Like, especially in person. I think that's really good. Like, I'm really happy with how the eyeshadow turned out. Tie it in. Well, yeah, I was thinking burgundy would be easy to do because it ties into the pink really well. And that is going right there. That's like not a hard thing for me to decide. Let me actually do that. Gonna use a little puff and some eyeshadow, and I already put foundation and stuff down. Let me do concealer. Just brighten up my face a bit. I had 6 people watching. Okay, I'm just brightening up my inner my corners or whatever. No. Normally you want to do your under eye before you start doing this. I'm trying to be really careful. And it's going to diffuse a bit of this orange, which is fine. Yeah, just diffused it a bit. Okay. Now for contour and stuff. Dang it. That blue disappeared a little bit. Just tapping into it just a little bit because it disappeared a bit. So I wanted to bring it back. Okay. There. Just barely tapped into it. All right, tapping for the burgundy. Trying to get it in the hairline real good. There. Now I'm just trying to blend this. This is burgundy. See this, wait, this side isn't too bad. Don't worry. Can't help it. It's what the dice decided. And don't worry, it's not just this isn't the only place it's gonna end up. But it do be looking like I got bruised. Need to diffuse this. Like, I feel like it's in where it needs to go. So I'm gonna take a little bit of that on the tip of this, and we're gonna start working on my nose. Don't worry, I will blend this out. There. Thinking if I use this to help diffuse this, it should help. Because I still have to do green. Okay. When I set this, it should. It took longer to go from bronze sword and iron sword than it did to go from an iron sword to nuclear bomb. Interesting. Like this wasn't blending. Light pressure. It's like emphasizing my cheekbones. I don't need to contour it that much. Okay, now for green blush. And then silver. I'm gonna set everything. It'll help diffuse some of this burgundy too. Let's see, green. I'll put that too. Well, green blush. Put it on my nose. Get a little bit more. Isn't that fun? Danny, shut up! I'm about to go get this dog. He's still there barking. Trying to add this like to where not where you would normally add blush, but just like a shadow. Because I'm gonna put some lip stuff on, but I don't know exactly what I want to put on yet. I just wanted to have something underneath it. Okay. So the lips don't have to match. Let's do silver highlight. But first I'm gonna set my face and then I'll do the highlight. Yeah, you were like, oh no. You just should diffuse that a little bit. Okay, now we're gonna grab some silver, which I'm gonna grab the same silver I used on my eyes, and we're gonna use that as highlight. Okay, lips, and they don't have to match. What if I did purple? I think I'm gonna do purple. Or, hold on, let me get my lip colors. I actually have a lot of options, but I have agave, which is like a teal color, or I've got this one called Siren, and it's dark purple and like pink and blue. This right here, you're welcome. But you think purple would be good? Because purple and green together? I don't know. I feel like I'm gonna get a lot of old Greg comments. Go ahead and start. I've gotten old Greg on my stuff before. Anytime I do green. We didn't have to match lips, so I got to pick whatever color I wanted. And I felt like purple was it. Overlining just a tad, but really my lips have that like part and it's supposed to be drawn on. Okay. Feel like a hair keeps flying and tickling me. I'm about to take all my hair down. Well, let me spray and set everything. This this highlight went a little bit far down on my cheek. It's fine. It's fine. I'm glittery. It said silver anyway, so. All right, let's take our hair out, fix my bangs because they're gonna be all messed up. I was told that it looked unrealistic for me to do my makeup with them in my face. Yeah, I like Bailey's. Is that a old joke? Is that is that a joke? That's hilarious. You got me. Yeah. You like drinking Baileys from shoe? Isn't that what it is? It's funny is I didn't even know what Old Greg was until, like, a year ago. And, yeah, I grew up on the internet. I did part of my hair before I started streaming, but I never finished this top section, so I'm gonna do that real quick. Do like this and go and get all that mousse. The Mighty Boosh. Is that a show or was it a YouTube thing? I know it was a YouTube thing. This goes back here. These are not bangs. These wanna pretend that they're bangs. They're not. These are not this piece of hair. You go back there. The show, was it on cable? Because I didn't have cable growing up. But we were poor. I gotta turn this up. I feel like it doesn't do anything unless it's on the highest temperature. Boom. I hit that fly, the little fruit fly or whatever it is. Nah, cute. Ah, I'm probably gonna get some of these little sections twice. Ah, oh, oh, shit. I had it upside down.
Ah, I'll tie. Okay.
Is this a look? Okay. Does my hair have to be totally perfect? And no, because it's just I just curled it earlier, half of it, and now it's just this. Am I happy with how this looks? No. Okay. Now, I think we're done. Sex hair, exactly. It's gonna be big. That reminds me, I need to edit some stuff. All right, so let's run down the list. Pink, pink, check. Neutral, check. Silver, check, check. Blue, check. Burgundy, check. Green, check. Ya graphic liner, check. Ya match brow, check. We did it all. Edit out everything you said. So this is the final look. Let me know what you think. Do you think that this turned out? I think it turned out pretty cool. I'm always surprised with how these looks are gonna end up. My eyebrows are all messed up from the hair dryer. Sorry. It's like get these hairs where they belong. I think I have something I could use. Brow setter. Hopefully this will keep them from moving. Like looked up and I was like, oh my gosh, my eyebrows are all like weird. There. This stuff will keep them from moving, hopefully. It's like setting them in place. I like that messing with my freaking makeup though. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I'm obsessed. I think this turned out really cool. It's giving like Galaxy. I heard Cheshire Cat. I've seen a bunch of stuff already. I already got the old Greg because of the green. Thank you for watching. As always, remember to keep it spooky. If you want to join in on a dice roll, I do it every Saturday at 2 p.m. You can do your own dice roll or you can do it with me and you can come up with your own look. And I would love to see what you come up with. Honestly, I think it would be awesome if people also were doing the same like role as me, but then doing a whole different look and we could sit together and like brainstorm. I just think that would be so fun. Anyway, thank you. Thank you. Thank you for Twitch. Thank you in Facebook and YouTube. Thank you everybody for watching. As always, like I said, keep it spooky. It's how I close out the show. I will see you on Saturday. I get back on the 10th. So I leave. No, that's in 7 days. I'm gonna be out of town for a week and then I'll be back. And I'll be back with another dice roll. Everybody have a wonderful rest of your weekend. Thank you for watching. Goodbye, my ghouls and goblins.